because you're getting into uncharted territory. You've never seen anything like this. You haven't experienced anything like this. Up to this point, we've been repeating the patterns of our ancestors, and now we're breaking those patterns. So this is the unboxing of your greatness, and you are on a cusp, on a verge of a brand new life that is going to transform literally everything inside of you and outside of you. Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome, welcome, welcome to Sunrise Tarot. I hope you're doing well. I am very curious to find out how your birthday season went. Did you do anything fun? Did you go anywhere else? Did you have a big old piece of cake? Let me know in the comments section how the birthday season went for you, because I'm also a Taurus, and so I am very curious to know. This is a reading for the month of July, and please do remember that there may be some parts that are not going to resonate, so just only take what resonates, only take what applies to you. What you feel does not, don't make it fit. Just kind of make a mental note of it, but release it so that someone else can apply it to themselves who resonates with the message. I also meditated on the cards and I shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we've got the Empress, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the present position, we have Queen of Wands, clarified by the Four of Swords. And in the future outcome position, we've got the Three of Wands, clarified by the Moon. So let's get right into this spread. In the past position, you made it happen. You were the Empress. A lot of earth energy comes from the Empress as well as the Ace of Pentacles. So it's a very grounding combination. But the Empress sits on her throne for a reason. She understands more things than other cards. So this tells me that you kind of took things and made them happen in the past in order to create a lot more stability for yourself, in order to create a lot more security, like financially speaking, as well as resource wise too. But the Empress, she understands that, taking action and making things happen is very important in order to bring about more abundance. There's always a need for more abundance, because as you give things away, as you share things, more is needed. And so that is working with the energy of abundance. It is all about giving and receiving as well. You also have incredible leadership skills. You're able to lead people effortlessly because of this Empress. But I think that the growth that you're going through is absolutely spectacular. Some of you may have started a new project in the past that is well underway now. Some of you may have had actual children that are being raised now. But there's very much a sense of prosperity in the air for you, Taurus, and it is thanks to you, because you've put in the effort, you've put in the time, you've done the things that maybe other people would not be able to do. You made things happen through your willpower and determination and your vision, and your ability to lead and inspire others as well. This is a really wonderful combination. I mean, you are building a beautiful life and you are enjoying it at the same time. And so, taking concrete steps to better bettering your life is very important, and it just speaks to how kind of determined you are and how ambitious you are to keep moving forward, to keep creating abundance and believing in it as well. Because, after a while, sometimes people close themselves off and get a little bit burnt out, but you are going strong. Very powerful combination. Now, in the obstacle position, there is a little bit of a as they say, bastard. There's somebody who's kind of creating a little bit of a negative, something negative about you. Somebody's talking, smack. Somebody's saying something, and so you may feel, that type of negative energy. Because remember, when you talk negatively about someone, you sort of create an energetic cord with them. And so you may not be aware how that happens, but there is an energetic cord that is created between you and the object of the negative talk, that other person. So when someone is talking negative about you, they're creating a cord of negativity with you. That's why grounding exercises is very, very important. But you may feel in the month of July like you're standing strong, defending yourself. The good thing is that you are in the right. You are doing everything correctly. But that does not mean that's not pissing off someone else. Just because you're doing everything correctly, people are all kinds of people out there, and some of them don't know how to ground themselves. Some of them don't believe in it, and some of them simply enjoy negativity because they feed they find negativity as their comfort zone, so to speak. And a part of you may want to give up. A part of you may want to have a reaction, because it's normal to have a reaction when you feel that something is said about you unjustly, or something is kind of like hindering your progress, especially in a social setting. You may be feeling the pressure, but you are a Taurus. You understand pressure. That's your MO. You are the master of pressure. You understand that diamonds are, built by pressure. And so it's important to remember that as long as you ground yourself, as long as you stand in your truth, you should be just fine. But the Page of Pentacles does represent someone who maybe is, being overly critical of something you did or something you said. They don't appear to be a very awakened individual or a very developed individual or a very mature individual. Because a person who's awakened, mature, or, emotionally developed wouldn't say that. So it is someone who maybe feels lessened by your effort and therefore feels the need to speak negatively. And so it's up to you to kind of retreat and create distance from that person. But you are in a stronger position because this person is on higher ground. You know more. You have more experience that has shaped you, that has evolved you, that has matured you, that has really turned you into a diamond. But there are people, because we are kind of splitting. The earth is splitting. There's some people going higher, and there's some people staying where they're at. People that are going higher in their energetic vibration are going to have a much more fulfilled life. But people who don't want to change, who like negativity, who like gossiping, who like talking, all kinds of saying all kinds of things, they're going to stay with the old earth, which means, there's nothing wrong in staying with the old earth, but they're going to be part of a world where they're surrounded by drama and negativity and constant mindset of lack and not a lot to look forward to. So if you do raise your vibration and you are moving in the fifth dimensional way, which you are, otherwise you would not be watching this video, then you're going to see your life slowly change for the better. Now, we do have the Queen of Wands in the present position, and that tells me that you are goal oriented and determined, and you have a lot of plans and visions and ideas, and it's important to remember that it is the best time in July. The best time is to kind of take a break and not be so intense, because you have the Four of Swords in the clarifying position. So you may want to kind of hang out with yourself, for a couple of weeks or so, kind of take a step back a little bit, not stop doing what you're doing, but be less visible socially. Only kind of hang with the people, one or two people that you absolutely trust and that have your back. And kind of weigh things that are available around you to see which opportunities you're willing to pursue, which direction you're moving in as far as your personal life, as well as your professional life too. But taking a break to avoid burnout is important. It is the height of summer, July. There are wonderful things to do outside. So make sure that you are, grabbing a friend and going to the beach, or maybe doing a hike, or doing some sort of a picnic, enjoying, the fireworks, enjoying a little barbecue. Do something nice for yourself, because the summer is here to definitely enjoy. In the future outcome position, you have the Three of Wands clarified by the moon. Now, this is the most combination that I'm interested in, because it's the unboxing of your greatness. You've got big plans. You've got an incredible vision. And it's interesting that the moon is in the clarifying position. And of course, the moon is the major arcana card. It's influencing you heavily. Be aware of the fact that it is influencing you heavily, because you will be slightly changing your mind when it comes to your plans. You have a very strong vision, but the rupture, as they say, has started. We've seen the parade of planets. Astrologically, there's amazing things going on. And as you're transitioning into the 5D Earth, the new Earth, they call it, be aware that that uncertainty about the future plans, and there is a lot of uncertainty. I mean, there's AI that is changing things very rapidly. People's tolerance for awakening is increasing. So there's many different levels of change that are happening that you're going to be involved in and like a recipient of as well. Facing your fears when it comes to your vision, when it comes to your plans, is definitely important, but especially when your fears are about growth. You're getting into uncharted territory. You've never seen anything like this. You haven't experienced anything like this. Up to this point, we've been repeating the patterns of our ancestors, and now we're breaking those patterns. So this is the unboxing of your greatness, and you are on a cusp, on a verge of a brand new life that is going to transform literally everything inside of you and outside of you. That includes your friendships, that includes your family connections and relatives and all of that. But the one thing that you have to remember is that the path will rise to meet your foot. As you lift your foot to, step forward, the path will appear right there and then. So you have to have faith in you, in your intuition, in your inner guidance, in your inner voice, in the universe that's on the inside of you. The path will literally become visible as you step on it. It used to be that previously you would know the path because your parents and grandparents would explain the path to you. Now your parents cannot explain the path. Your grandparents cannot explain the path because they've never seen anything like it before. So you're literally creating the path with your mind as you are stepping. That means you are an evolved human being. You've evolved on the most basic DNA level, which is absolutely astonishing. So your plans and your visions will materialize right before you. Again, meditating allows faster manifestation because it really kind of cleans up your thoughts and it cleans up your desires to the point where they're shinier, they're cleaner, they're more precise. I'm not talking about meditating because I have this incredible love for meditating. For me, it's, at times hard to meditate as well, because you have to kind of like just sit in a room with your feet flat on the floor and your hands, palms of your hands up to the ceiling and close your eyes and meditate, and you think, how silly is this? But I absolutely guarantee that it works. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, and sometimes it takes a while. So do remember that. Let's see what the Angel Oracle card has for us, and we've got it's up to you. So the universe here is giving you a lot of power because it, literally trusts in you and literally believes in you. Very much so. So make sure to, again, clean up those desires. Make sure that you are not wanting what everyone is telling you to want, that you're not manifesting what everyone is telling you to manifest. You have to really cut out the noise, all of the noise. That requires being alone. That requires meditating. That requires growing your intuition and inner strength. That requires being with you. You are the answer, not your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, best friend, work colleague. It's you who has to integrate yourself. And for that, you have to detach from others. The faster you detach, the faster you integrate. The more you integrate, the more you become a master. Remember, first you have to integrate your higher self, and the higher self always leads the way. Surrender to the higher self. I know it's a lot, but surrender to the higher self. And then you surrender to your soul, and then the oversoul, and then the avatar, and then Rishi. There's a whole evolution there. But let's see what the Shaman's Dream Oracle card has for us. And we've got Unmarked Trail, Revelation. So this is what I was talking about earlier, is that the path will materialize before you. And it is your path that is unique to you because you are strong enough to have a unique path. You're not the masses. You are part of the 5% of awakened people of Earth. There's 8 billion on planet Earth, and you are part of a select few group of people who possesses knowledge that others do not. You are more awakened. Your mind is more broad, and therefore your unique path will bring more reward to the universe as a whole, but also to the collective. Let's see what the Angel and Ancestor Oracle card has for us, and we've got Stargazer, Set Your Sights Higher. When you elevate elevate your standards, when you elevate your sights, that's why you're going through the painful growth period. Because the growth period is a lot of times kind of painful and uncomfortable, because, it's supposed to be to prepare you for the rewards and the responsibilities and more unique paths and challenges standing, waiting for you still. So, the growth is not without it's not without challenges, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. And so it's important to remember that you are part of this evolution kind of that you're going through. And so in order to evolve, you have to rise. And for that, you have to go through various different periods in your life in order to be able to meet the responsibilities that take place when you realize your potential and when you raise your standards as well. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Thank you for people that have subscribed to my Instagram. I hope you enjoy the messages that I post there several times per week. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.